なんだ
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most terrifying Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba scenes.
殺してくれ手足も骨が
Number 10. The Swamp Demon Abduction. Taking place earlier on in the series, this horrific scene established the merciless nature of demons and the show's willingness to depict genuine terror. While Tanjiro investigates a series of disappearances, we're shown a girl called Tokie silently stalked by a dark shadow in her own home, following her all the way to her bedroom.
囚われた子たちはどうなったのかしら
Just as she falls asleep, the shadow envelops her futon and two arms emerge, suddenly grabbing her and pulling her in. The animation brilliantly captures her desperate struggle, with her terrified expression becoming one of the series' first truly haunting images. Number 9. Gyoko's art. Out of all the 12 Kizuki, there's no doubt that Gyoko is the creepiest of them all. Not only are his looks unsettling, but his powers are downright terrifying, as clearly shown in this scene. An unfortunate resident of Swordsmith Village comes across one of his vases in the dead of night, and is instantly sucked into its small opening.
誰だこんなところに壺なんか置いて
Moments later, he spurted out, showcasing his crushed, distorted body. Gyoko further displays this crude ability later on, using several corpses mangled up into his so-called beautiful art piece.
彼女の断髪までございます
Number 8. Tokie drops Omitsu. After a string of bad incidents involving the Oiran Warabihime, the manager of Kyogoku House, Omitsu, confronts her, telling her that she needs to stop whatever it is she's doing. Little does she realize that Warabihime is actually a demon, one of the upper moons known as Tokie, who doesn't take kindly to her accusations at all.
ひどいことを言うわね、おかみさん。私の味方をしてくれないの
Before Omitsu can strike her with a knife, Tokie shreds her disguise and takes her to the sky wrapped in her obi.
そういうことはね。気づいたところで黙っておくのよ。
Unable to do anything except cry in terror, Tokie taunts the poor woman before dropping her to her death. Number 7. Gyome's Nightmare. The past of the Stone Hashira is a tragedy steeped in a truly horrifying nightmare. This flashback reveals that Gyome used to raise orphans at a temple. However, one fateful night, a demon crept in while they slept and proceeded to slaughter them.
誰ですか
With most of the orphans dead, Gyome goes berserk defending the remaining child in a visceral display. The sheer terror of helpless children being mercilessly picked off, coupled with the heartbreaking betrayal of a surviving child, is a scene we won't soon forget.
化け物みんなあの人が
Number 6. Spider Conversion. Although this moment is mostly played as a gag, there's no denying the true horror that lies beneath it. While trying to find Tanjiro and Inosuke, Zenitsu comes across a creepy spider-like creature with a human face.
うるさいよじっとしてて
Being the coward that he is, Zenitsu immediately bolts, but finds himself in a much worse situation. Hanging on a giant spider's web are humans who are currently going through a disgusting metamorphosis into the same type of creature he just ran from.
何あれ何あれ何あれ人間が雲にされてんの
To make matters worse, Zenitsu is undergoing the same terrifying process himself, as evident by the disgusting poisonous bite on his hand.
これは
Number 5. Muzan slaughters the lower moons. Witnessing a casual mass execution on screen is always disturbing, but when it's delivered by the King of Demons himself, it reaches new levels of terror. Muzan Kibutsuji summons his lower-ranked demons only to berate and then ruthlessly exterminate them one by one. His ability to read their very thoughts, coupled with his chilling indifference to their desperate pleas, showcases his absolute tyrannical power.
お前は私が言うことを否定するのか?
It's not a battle, it's a chilling demonstration of control, proving that even powerful demons are mere pawns in his terrifying game of dominance.
お前は私に指図した。死に値する。
Number 4. Kamado Family Massacre. The event that jumpstarts the entire series remains one of its most chilling moments, despite only being shown in its gruesome aftermath.
血の匂い
Tanjiro returns home to find his entire family brutally slaughtered, their bodies frozen in death, starkly highlighting Muzan's indiscriminate cruelty.
Nezuko!
This silent horror, the sheer scale of the devastation, immediately establishes the perilous stakes of this world. Perhaps the most disturbing part is the aftermath, with Tanjiro desperately carrying his sister through the snow, racing against time to save the only family member who might survive.
熊か冬眠できなかった熊が出たのか
Number 3. He Who Must Not Be Named. While battling it out against Nezuko, Susamaru is tricked into mentioning Muzan's name by Tamio and her blood demon arts.
誰よりも強い鬼物児様は
She quickly realizes her mistake and begins to beg for forgiveness, but it's all for naught. Her body violently rebels against her, with giant arms bursting from her abdomen and mouth. This gruesome scene doesn't last long, as her head is violently crushed by one of the arms. But what elevates this scene beyond mere body horror is Susamaru's realization and subsequent terror as she realizes her grave mistake. Number 2. Tanjiro's Rude Awakening. Trapped inside a blissful dream where his family are still alive, Tanjiro discovers the only way to escape Enmu's hypnotic trap is to turn his sword against himself.
切るのは自分の首だ
The sheer resolve required to perform such a drastic, psychologically disturbing act, even in a dream, is truly terrifying. Even after breaking free from the dream, Enmu continuously puts Tanjiro back to sleep, forcing Tanjiro to commit the act many times over.
強制混沌睡眠マナコ血気術食らった眠らされる
It happens so many times that reality begins to blend itself with the dream, and Tanjiro almost slices himself in the real world. But thankfully, Inosuke is there to stop him just in time.
目を覚ませ夢じゃねえ現実だ
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Muzan shows no mercy. Muzan had already displayed his frightening abilities just moments before when he turned a random man into a demon with a swift scratch right in front of Tanjiro. But clearly this wasn't enough for the Demon King. When two drunkards get aggressive with him in an alleyway, he casually murders them with superhuman strength.
死んじまったか? Eh?
Honestly, they should think themselves lucky, as the woman they're with undergoes a much worse fate. After stabbing her in the forehead with his finger, Muzan begins to inject his blood into her. This causes her body to mutate into a giant mass of flesh before bursting into a cloud of blood. Which Demon Slayer scene scared you the most? Let us know in those comments below.